And welcome back to another episode of the Meathead Manual. I am one of your hosts, the meatiest fucking people in the fucking world, my guys. It's Adam Garcia. With me, as always, is my compatriot, my good buddy, my fucking compadre, Mr. Andrew Harris. Say what's up.
Welcome in.
With us today, two very, very good, two very, very illustrious guests. One that's already been on, the other, well, it's Father's Day for a reason, right? With us today, we have Maddie and we have Alec. I'm going to be honest, Alec, I don't exactly know how to pronounce your last name.
It's actually Loi.
Loi.
Yeah. No one pronounces it correctly, but just Loi.
Loi. So now, with that being said, also to the future Mrs. Loi.
Yeah.
Say hi to Maddy.
Hello, Maddy.
Welcome back and welcome in. It's good to have you guys back on in first time.
Yeah.
So
Good to be here.
today we're going to be going into just pretty much everything, seeing how everyone's doing, how you're doing post nationals, how you're doing with your fucked up cuts out. So let's go into it. So how are we doing? So
We're good. What do we do today? Not much. I think it's our first chill day for a hot minute.
Yeah,
It's been a little crazy.
We've been working a shit ton, but
Yeah.
Chicago was fun. Maybe you can tell them a little bit about leading up to the meet.
Yeah. Yeah, I got this sock prep because I know
Yeah.
those lessons learned. Here's a
There's a
battle.
lot to talk about.
Yeah. You ever heard of Murphy's Law?
Yeah.
That was basically it.
Whatever can happen will happen.
yeah.
So 6 weeks out, hurt my hand. Don't know what happened, but I couldn't grab. I could not bring my fingers to touch, and any weight on it hurt. So bench and deadlift were kind of out for a minute. Miraculously, hand got better. I was able to bench and deadlift. Cool. 3 weeks out, I failed all my top sets. So I've really only done my opener. I know my opener's there, which is seven and a half. So 3 weeks out, fail all my top sets, get a nasty migraine on Friday. And then Monday, I got the flu. And so that's 2 weeks out. So no lifting got done then. So I'm just okay, cool. What do I do? And it was get through the flu first. And then we're 1 week out.
Yeah.
And it's well, I guess we'll just re-hit the openers to establish that they're still there. And my openers, and they were. And it was packed up and go to Chicago. So we left Wednesday, got in, settled. Thursday, hung out. And it's such a peaceful, very green suburban area outside of Chicago. Was it Lombard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone was very nice. And there was a lot of thunderstorms.
Yeah.
A lot of thunderstorms. So
A tornado.
there was a tornado the night before
5 miles
the
south of
meet.
us.
Yeah. Touchdown and everything. We're in a restaurant. I'm eating and all the phones are going off and no one's panicking. No one's going to take shelter. It was just still thinking.
The TV screen's turned off.
Yeah. TVs are all blank.
Yeah.
And I'm
Evacuated to his bunker immediately. And
Yeah.
everyone's just chilling. They're guys, what?
we're also in an outside patio. So this restaurant is Yard House. There's an outside patio and it's just a glass wall.
Yeah.
And I'm just oh, what are we doing? And we're watching the wind.
Guys turning yellow.
It looks nasty.
Dude, it was crazy.
The raindrops were going up
The trees were side.
the light post. And so I was all right, cool. So here we go. As you know, a bunch of people's flights got diverted. All
Yeah.
that. I took a Xanax that night for sure.
Yeah.
And then the next day, it should have been a perfect day because I had second session, so we didn't wait until 12:30.
Sick.
I was in flight F, so I had so much time to refeed. I wasn't even underweight. I woke up and ate breakfast, everything was fine. And as we're lining up for weigh-ins, fire alarm goes off through the whole hotel, and I'm just holding my Gatorade, should we leave? What do we do? And again, no one leaves.
Everyone's just
Just standing
Was this
there.
one left? to go
Yes, you left to go
glitter?
Yes, my glitter. I forgot my body glitter. I wanted to put on body glitter. He went back to the hotel.
They had a mate.
Glitter.
I'll have my glitter for her face.
No, it's for my body. I didn't put it on my face.
Yeah, for.
The essentials.
I need my.
The lifting essentials.
Okay, sure.
She's got sparkle on it.
No, I need my glitter. Okay.
You did not
So-
protest. You went and got it.
And got it.
You got it. So the fire alarm went off, and then they were like, a minute later, it was like false alarm, everything was fine. So weigh in, refeed. And I've already told myself I've listened to so many motivational like videos of changing my perspective of the whole thing because I am starting grad school in July. So this is like my last big serious meet for a hot minute. And I really wanted it to go well. It went okay. I'll say my numbers in a second, but I reframed my mindset of this is just a heavy day in the gym. This is an SBD day. You've got your friends, you've got your fiance, have fun. This is nothing new is going to happen. We've hit these numbers so many times, it's boring. And so that's what I did. So I got all 3 of my squats. Last one was match PR in sleeves at 347. Deadlift, bench, we went a little more conservative and just did small jumps. So 181, 187. We went for 192. It didn't budge. Just energy wasn't there. And then deadlift, we went 375, 385. We went 396, but I tore callus and almost had it. And then it went down. So yeah, I matched my total from regionals, which was also a shit show for me due to puking. This time we did not puke, so we're good. And nerves were a lot better.
Success.
Yeah. So, and then afterwards we went mini golfing, which was really fun.
Yeah, the rest of the trip was fun, but like I was telling her after the meet, she was like, kind of, she wasn't upset about it. She was happy about it. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, you realize how much stronger you got? Because like the past 3 weeks, you haven't been able to like lift. Like
That is true.
and you go out and you execute that total, like having not really peaked at all and finished off your prep at all, which is like one of the most important parts of prep.
Yeah.
And you go out and you hit it, like, hell yeah, you got strong.
Yeah.
It's true.
And mentally too. Yeah.
It took a lot. There's a lot of adversity on the table. You were able to clean the plate. So
Yeah.
it's all that matters.
And I had so much fun with squat. Like I remember sitting down after my second and I was like, oh shit, I only get one more. And I'm like, oh, like I was like, this is really fun. Like, so,
I'm glad you got into it. Like, cause like for me, if I feel grossly under the air, that first squat is where I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah.
but then after that first squat hits, I'm just kind of like,
All right.
and that's usually how my meets go.
That's exactly how my brain was thinking.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that was media grade stuff. So
I'm not talking about your brain work all the time.
Yeah.
too close.
Actually, you're right. That's pretty much my brain the whole time. When I'm during these,
Yeah, it's just nothing.
Adam just grind.
it's all just move. That's it. But with that being said, though, okay, so we're past that now, right? We're going into our off season. What are we looking at? What are we doing? I know that you said you're going into grad school.
Yeah.
What does that start?
July 6th.
Okay, so do you have to go, or can you just draw out?
I already paid.
Okay.
And yeah. And my savings, I'm like, okay, this money's gonna go away. This is going to education. So like we're locked in with the grad school. Every meet I always sit and I write out like what I could do better. And it's not a matter of like you didn't celebrate your wins. Like, no, I do celebrate for a day, but then the next day I'm like, what we got? What are some ideas for the off season? So, and he helped me a little bit. Like I want more frequency with bench, more close grip. That was something that he really honed in, like, and it works. It's worked in the past. It's like, okay, we'll get some more of that. Squats always been a strong suit for me. So just like keep up with pause work, high bar, because I am low bar. I want to put a little bit more mass on my legs. So some more hypertrophy. Yeah. But specifically my legs, I feel like I've gotten so dominant with my back. And I want to work on my technique with my sumo on the stiff bar. Now I'm not sure what my next meet will be, whether it's USAPL or SPLU, because I like USAPL. It's cool. It's that I'm like going to nationals and I ranked 11 out of 33 in my weight class. So like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I want to have fun and enjoy deadlifting again. And I like the deadlift bar and I do better. So it's like maybe a hybrid in the off season. Definitely work on positioning, definitely work on more explosive movements. So maybe a little bit of Olympic weightlifting, but just kind of have fun. Like if I want to go for a jog, go for a jog. If I want to do like a little high rocks workout, Dude, you doing too, but I was like, is it turning you on?
No, like I'm locked in, but also too. Like,
You
yeah.
need a stim. Do you need a fidget?
No, I'm okay. Well, because the question I have in my head right now is because the way I see it too is like it doesn't always have to be USAPL, right? Or PLU, because currently right now, if I'm not mistaken, there's not really much PLU happening.
Yeah.
They just had nationals, which was a pretty big tournament.
Yeah.
And then they've got American.
USPA and WRPF right now.
No, the River was
But USPA.
USPA,
had Ulster Nads.
USPA is looking pretty big.
But
Yeah.
what I was gonna say is USPA, but another one, Powerlifting America.
No, fuck Article 14. If I want to go compete in another
Okay, see,
day.
I didn't fuck that. Okay.
If I go to PA and I want to be like, hey, my best friend is hosting a meet PLU, I'm gonna support you and pay a thing and go compete in PLU. They're like, ah, fucking gone. Like, get out.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, no.
So do you, real quick though, with that being said, do you want me to do that? Do you want me here or do you want me to go to the bathroom and go fuck myself? Is that okay with you, Maddie?
No. Great.
Got the citation.
This is what they chain for.
Got the citation. Shout out all the sumo pullers on the stiff bar. That shit sucks.
It does suck. It really does. I'm trying to get better, but it
That shit
just
sucks.
it does. But adding on, I think the main thing, like the overarching theme is I need more exposure to heavy singles. And I'm not going to go full Joey Flex style train, but what do powerlifters do? We do 3 singles. Why are you laughing? Why? Oh, because the leg. He's stiffing with his legs. Wait, we do 3 singles, right?
Yeah.
I think one of the ways I fell short as athlete mindset was I wasn't used to doing 3 singles in a row. So it's like, why not incorporate, work up to it? And we're not doing like 9s all the time. 6, 7, 7.5, like do 3 singles. Like, and then do your volume and your back down.
Flex style.
And then he always has like RP 8.
That's the Joey Flex, but I'll do that.
Yeah. I mean, that's something we've been talking about a lot more is like, especially leading up to a comp, like, why not just do singles, start with 6 weeks out? Like, yes, that's what you're there for. You built all the strength already.
Yeah.
So like
6 weeks out, I think that's in a new minimum now. Yeah.
let's start going with singles. Like,
So, I'm not gonna lie to you. Since our talk at alternates with my lady, alternates, you should do that one. But like I incorporated that with Chelsea,
Oh yeah, that's right. We did talk about
and
that.
her confidence with
It's working.
dude,
Oh.
it's going out.
Yeah, we were doing one time with Chelsea and Joey. Shit's working.
It's
yeah.
fucking working, guys. Hey, let me open it out there real
This
quick.
guy's got
Dude.
some formula going on,
They
man.
put me in the kitchen, call me the chef. Now, with that being said, I do mean that though. I feel like with what you could do, I feel like you definitely could put together something really good for a qualifying total and then go to pluses for nats. And like, cause I mean, it's in Florida. You can take this guy,
No.
show it off to the world.
Okay.
I think we're all talking about doing it.
Are you really?
Yeah,
Guys, I'm starting grad school.
What part of Florida was you?
Orlando.
Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm starting grad school.
So
So what is
PTA. Wait, what's your title?
I'm a PT.
PTA. Clinical rotation. So clinical hours, mandatory, on top of class, on top of studying, on top of trying to work. I'm
2017 total. Down to 2017 total.
I don't
It
think
does.
another big meet is reasonable for me right now. So I'm just kind of like, let me learn and not fail. Let me have fun. Let me get stronger. Let me add a little weight.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, if it makes you feeling better, I'm not competing at all this year, so I'm there with you.
Adam, sometimes girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you bet. So okay. So that with that being said, let's tie this in for both of you guys. Because you're going to be going on a pretty big off season, and then you, Mr. Sir,
I've been on like a 2.5 year off season. Yeah.
but if I'm not mistaken, now mind you, I'm just a fly looking from the outside in, right? It's looking like kind of you've been out of the pool snacking, you kind of get back in the pool. I'm like, fucking, wow.
Yeah. I don't know yet, man.
little bit of the
I
bug.
mean, it's there. I mean, so again, shout out USDA Ultranats. That meet was very well put together.
Except for all the broken.
When I was there, yeah. I mean, when I was there, I was like, damn, why didn't they have these back in 2024? Yeah.
Yeah, they got bigger.
And the A7, what are they called? The Brigham Mortis?
Yeah.
They didn't have those a few years ago. Like, there's a couple factors there, but at the same time, like, you know, my training has just been kind of power building and trying to keep my strength like at a level pace. But I mean, powerlifting doesn't pay the bills, man.
No, I know. I completely understand that. I feel like it, and I'm going to pose it to you in the sense of like how it's been for me.
Yeah.
Which is I look at something and I've been like, especially for the ABS meet, how it was like, okay, well, let's look at our schedule. Let's look at what's going on. Mind you, I don't have the kind of job that you do. You have a very
Remote.
it's a big boy job. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of.
You started your big boy job. Yes. Yes, you have a big boy job.
It's stressful. So it's like when they tell you to go, or when you tell you to go, you have to go and like do things that you have to do. Luckily for me, I fuck around with single people, and then I fucking go train. So I absolutely didn't tell you what the fuck up. Right?
Have you seen?
Yeah.
Have you seen the? I can't remember dude's name now. The comedian. He did a full sketch series recently.
Tom Segura.
Tom Segura.
Yeah.
The
She eat on my ass.
She did my ass. That's Adam. That's Adam.
Bad thought, people. Bad.
But I thought, yeah, that's dude.
It's
Have you ever?
it is.
Oh, yeah.
It's funny, but
It's like Jalen Hart voice.
no, it's
No, it's like
Dark.
grotesque.
Yeah.
Like
It's so
the first episode, he's shitting everywhere.
yeah. It's so bad.
That's what comedies turn into
Stop
now.
watching it.
Yeah.
I was dying.
But it's hilarious.
She was like, I'm leaving. If I keep watching this, I'm gonna throw
I
up.
could tell this.
But
But it's hilarious, and
it's really
the part, you know, with old people, he's like, everybody's so happy now. And like the whole nursing home is like, everybody's like, what's the secret? She eat my ass.
it's like fucking all of it. It's fine. But with that being said, though, like, yes, so that's understandable.
Elder
But
abuse.
for you, I was going to ask if there is a point, give it, a couple months where you actually kind of have like a little bit of a consistent area of training. Would you consider it?
I would. Like, right now, I have a high grade tricep tendon tear.
That's true.
Look at that.
That little thing.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's slowing you down that much. You're still putting up fucking a lot on bench.
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean, for having
it's I try to talk to the doctors and surgeons about it, and they can't really give me straightforward answers around, like, you know, timeline, like how will surgery help me? Because there's a specific like you know, pool of outliers when it comes to surgeries like that. Or like take like a NFL running back tore their hamstring, like they might not need surgery. They come back through physical therapy and whatever else. But I mean, for me right now, I'm trying to figure out, like, weigh my options out. Like, do I need surgery? Can I do the stem cell route? Can I, you know, do the peptide route? Like, the peptides aren't going to work just by themselves. Like, I am going to have to get some sort of medical operation on it. But once that's done, then to answer your question, like 100%. I mean, if I can, I was telling her, like, if I can put up 1900 in the gym again, then I'll sign up for another week. Screw it.
Fuck yeah. That would be.
Try to hit CK, come back, you know,
see the great
3.5 years later, hit CK, and just wait another 3.5 years and hit CK. You know, they just keep CK every 3.5 years.
I just show those motherfuckers, you still guy.
The resurrection.
Yeah, because I was about to say, because like actually some of the stuff that you showed me, especially shout out to Andy Wong as well, about how he coached you during your prep, was actually how I coached Andrew through his prep. And it fucking It's so simple, but it works.
Yeah.
Just again, top single.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah, your cup was very similar to the way I used to do the one
Yeah.
number. Yeah.
Then 11 pound jumps, literally 11,
Yeah.
15 pound jumps.
Yeah.
Just fucking, it's like, here you go. And he's just got it in, smash it, put his dick on it, and then fucking leave.
Yeah. And then at the meet, you're like ready to go for another jump.
Yeah.
Sometimes. You know.
Dude.
How do you guys feel? Well, coach to athlete and then coach speak on like.
I'm not powerlifting.
Yeah, you don't get to talk. You can talk. You can talk.
I don't know if-
Well, it's just more of experiences. Like, what do you respond to better? Like, hit an RPE or hit a number for a certain set?
I've been working percentages and numbers for a long time. That's always,
Yeah.
because I'm of the mindset, and mind you, I'll own it. I'm of the mindset that if you give me an RPE, I'm going to go, this felt like a 7, and you're going to look at it and go, it's like a 5 or a 6 or something. And I'm like, well, I felt like it was a 7. And a lot of times too, when I was working, because I used to work with, I don't know if you ever met a Ryan Deal.
Oh yeah, yeah, we're good. Yeah.
I used to actually be one of Ryan's clients when he first started jumping back into the RPE side. I tried working RPE with it, and I was like grossly undershooting, mainly because again, I was like, my mental was I would get scared,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then now working into conjugate, like I was like, I think that's a good solid RPE 9. And Jen will be like, no. That mean that's RPE 9 if you were pulled down.
Yeah.
RPE 9 you out.
Yeah.
Put more weight on the bar, buddy.
Yeah.
And it was like, so, but when I have like an actual number, like when I was getting ready for prep, or I was in prep for APS me, the number was 727. I saw it and I was like, oh, fuck, I've never hit that before. And she's like, you're going to do it. You fucking do it. I don't care. And so, but like in the head, I see the number. I'm like, all right, fucking, let's run it. That's the number I got to hit. Just keep that in mind and then focus up on it.
What did you hit at the meet for
738.
That's right.
That's not.
Took that 5 key jump, dude.
Let me tell you something.
I was freaking.
That was
freaking.
That
was so fantastic.
Bro, I like it tossed me forward, and then as I started standing up with it, I was like, oh, this is fine. When I racked it, I was like, let's fucking go.
You didn't have to, huh?
No, I failed my last bench.
It's always the last bench.
Yeah. Your bench was the one that was kind of.
It's always the last bench that makes you not have an end for night.
But it's like, I think, so like, and that's the one thing I've been hitting a lot during the time of my off season. I'll go into it a little bit, and the question, answer that question.
Your turn.
So for me, in gym stuff, like it's kind of meh. Like I, want to hit good numbers and everything, need to like have some confidence, but I know come competition day, I turn it up to a different level and it's probably different. So hitting stuff in the gym is like cool, but competition days are nothing that really matters to you.
Yeah, you're a game day lifter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like,
yeah, that's funny because for me it was like always kind of weird you the other way around. You know what I mean? Like, because for me, powerlifting was always just a fight against myself.
Yeah.
And like when I'm on the platform, it was never any different for me being on the platform or being in the gym. Like if I hit a PR in the gym, it meant just as much to me as doing it on a platform, if that makes sense.
Well, lucky you. We got a one. So you don't matter unless a judge just tells us it was good enough.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying, like, it's a battle against ourselves.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
but that's how I've always, like in sports and everything.
Yeah.
I've always been kind of just okay when it comes to practice, and then game time, I'm like,
Yeah.
the actual
Flip
game,
this. Yeah.
it's different. So that's just kind of how I've always been. So it's kind of the same thing here. It's where, no, because like we hit what, just over 6 in squats, and we never touched 622 until comp. So, so it's like that. So for me, I don't need to hit numbers to be like, all right, let's go.
Yeah.
It's also not. It's not entirely. It's not entirely efficient. I don't know if that's the word to use. I like to keep within a 95 to 97% of your, like try to potential third attempt, right? So like take for instance, for him, he wanted 622 on squat, right? So I made sure that his last heavy squat, he hit within 95 to 97% of that 622. And then we pushed it off of game day. Because at least if we knew that, like, because again, I mean, we're all different here. For me, when I was training out for the ABS meet, I used the gym time to really master my mind and master how I was going to do my technique, because I knew that once game day hit, I was going to be on so much fucking game day drugs that I'm not going to be able to think. So everything has to be like autonomous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like,
Let's bring one.
I shouldn't be thinking about technique.
No, yeah.
there's no there outside of me go, me lift, and me put down. That's it. That's all I was thinking about. So it's like, if during the gym, the numbers, all that stuff, it was very like, okay, this is how I'm going to move, this is blah, 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 blah. And that way it became so repetitious that once it came down to game day, I was like, cool, I can absolutely check the fuck out and then just go hit it.
Yeah, see, that's something I need to work on mentally, is checking it out and just letting like the numbers be, because I have a really hard time hitting new numbers on the platform. Like I feel like I have to do it in house or in gym first just to feel it, or at least like super close, you know?
Boy, have you come to the right place. Like this thing called TV and anime.
Oh, yes, good.
Yeah.
Using
I mean, you remember.
Don't give her that stuff. I should be chasing me around the house, dude. I can't be doing that.
Listen, sweetie. I'm getting you.
Yeah, no.
I need your clothes off now.
Just get home. It's had been a long day. Yeah.
That show was by Mark.
Too bad.
We gotta talk. We gotta talk. I'm like, oh fuck. All right, man. Sorry. But like, so that going into more of that, like, so I wanted to bring up a little bit of what Alec just said. It's, it's a very big me versus me kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel whenever you guys get around people? Because to me, it's usually the younger crowd, but how do you feel when you get around like people that are just like, no, I'm not going to do that, because then, have these people that are my competition and see you do, and you're just like,
Oh, that they don't post online or whatever?
or you just, or like,
I mean, I would say, are you one of the top 10 individuals of your weight class? Then okay, whatever you need to do to keep your peace, dude. But like, that shit hurts. It helps. Like if that helps the individual, fine. But I'll post things. I just didn't post anything the recent month and a half because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't lifting. But I post my top sets. Like, yeah. I don't care if there's someone who won 5 kilos more than me on the last pull, because I just want to add to my total. I just want a bigger dots. I just want to keep climbing year after year. So I think there's only one time, it was like my 4th meet, that I had someone chasing me a little bit. And that was fun, but I still knew I was going to win. And I was still like focusing on the numbers I wanted. But it was fun to see like, they're coming.
I feel you. I think it's mostly though, and I've never said it to a person to their face, because I've always just had it in the back of my head. But if I do ever hear someone be like, well, you gotta make sure that my competition gets who I'm doing. I'm like, bro, if I look your name up on Open Powerlifting and there's 4 digits,
Hey, I have 4 digits.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about that.
You don't have to see this all.
I don't think they care about your 350 squat. I'm just being honest. But okay, so going into this, now that you guys, because you guys being married or getting close to being married, when's the wedding?
October 21st, 2028.
Okay.
This is gonna be after I graduate. We still need to lock down the venue. We think we have a venue.
Okay.
And it's got cabins, so we went to stay the night. You can make a weekend out of it.
Sweet.
But we're gonna try to do a courthouse here this year
Okay.
on the same date.
So first question, can we go?
Yes, you're yes.
We want to do it. We want to like go both like this year, so that
Tax
Taxes.
legal benefit.
literally, yeah.
Nice.
For taxes and benefits. So.
Well, we just need one witness, but maybe we'll have a few people.
Yeah,
It's on Wednesday.
I did the same thing, and it was nice to have a few people.
Yeah. If anyone's free on a Wednesday at like 2 p.m., like cool, come on up. But If not, like we just need one. So we'll
Gotcha.
figure it out. But the wedding's gonna be big.
So the whole team's gonna be back.
Oh my god!
Yeah, well,
Like, oh, we can't fit that many people in the courthouse.
Because I was going to ask you, because you guys have been together during the time that both that I think when you guys first got together, you guys were still, you were really competitive. You were so competitive.
Mhm.
How were you guys able to like kind of like maintain the I guess I'm not gonna say peaceful, but it's like, how were you guys able to kind of like, you're like, okay, we're in competition mode, but we gotta be like,
We were never ever up together, so that
I
helped.
don't think we were. After I did, well, you did bummies right after Ghost though. And Rat.
Yes, but it was like passing the torch. It was like, okay, Alec, like focus on you, make sure you're asleep, we got food, you
You
know.
were like 7 weeks out, like, or like 8 weeks out.
You did Ghost 2024,
It was April 2024.
and then I did Bummies
June, end of
into
May.
May.
Yeah, so you were like,
How did we make this
you were
far?
like 6 and a half, 7 weeks out, I think.
Well, I think because my peak started right after that helped. But it was just a matter of communication, prioritizing sleep and food. And I mean, there would be tiffs, but we have really good communication. So if there's a problem, we don't let it fester and boil. We just speak up and say, hey, this is bothering me, or hey, I need some help, or
yeah,
yeah. It wasn't,
We've never done the same meet. It was what
we were going to
never
do,
wanted to do.
yeah, we wanted to do Ghost the following year.
Yeah.
But,
life.
well, yeah, his job, and then I think he was a little injured, and then it wasn't going to work out, so we just didn't. But it'd be nice to do like a local meet together if he makes his comeback. That'd be fun.
That would be sick.
Yeah.
But the only reason why I asked it so is my wife, she doesn't compete, but she does her aerial revolution.
Yeah.
Aerial
Yeah.
It was definitely something drawing there.
But it's way more athletic than what I did.
Yeah.
Like I am the kind of person that will be like, I'll be like, yeah, my wife is this. We'll see what she did. Like,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. It's the opposite. We move 3 different ways, and she's moving 1,000.
all different kids. She's doing gigs. She's working at the zoo. She's doing all this stuff. And like, but when I approached her to tell her that I wasn't going to compete this year, health reasons and stuff like that kind of got in the way. And I was like, I'm going to chill out this year and kind of get my health back into a good spot, prioritize it hardcore, because I've been competing, slaying and banging for almost 10 years now. So it's like,
Damn.
yeah. So it's like, yeah, since 2017, that was my first week. And I've been like just going, training. And then I hit 28, I started steroids, and I've been like lasting and cruising since then. So it's like, I've really like kind of been like, hey, I need it. So when I approached her, I was like, hey, I'm going to take a break this year, and I'm not going to compete. I'll compete probably in 2027. She's like, is that your last one?
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't be so excited about it.
No, I don't think I'm done yet. And she's like, please be done. Oh God. And I asked her, I was like, whatever you need. Like, she's like, I want you to live your life. I'm living it. I'm living my life. She's like, no, when you get home, you suck. Because I'll get done with the gym. I'll get home. And I'm like, essentially, if it was like just a bad training day, I'll just put my stuff down, just sit on the couch for a little bit.
Yeah.
She'll just go, everything all right?
Yeah. But she knows, like, she'll know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't argue or get after each other like that or anything, but she's definitely just like, I've seen how much this takes a toll on you, and how much because I'm trying to fit so much onto the plate when it comes to like work, coaching, and then competing. And it's like, she's like, one falls, right? And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude?
Yeah. Doing great.
Dude, great.
Killing it.
What's that? Dude, seriously, like, I fucking go to the gym, I coach people, and then I go fucking have sex with old people, apparently.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like, that's the only reason why I asked is because, like, again, that's what I walked into. And I don't know if, I think I got maybe 1 or 2 more meets left before I have to like completely hang it up, or at least just be like, we're going to do this one this weekend
So don't worry. You still have some things you gotta do.
Yeah. Yes, still got lots of things to do.
I will say that's one thing Alec is really good about is when he does have a bad lift or day, he's you in that lift, man.
I'm trying to bring the night back in.
There's things
You
called
have hands.
My hands are good.
Well, if Manos,
I'm not watching
Sitting
this
there.
whenever. Yeah, so
Alec, you're very good at taking a minute and like I remember in prep for goes he like fill bench. And thank God Jen was there to save it because I could have not picked something out. Yeah. And then he like walked away and Kelly and a couple other people at the gym were trying to like consult him. I'm like, guys, give him space and 20 minutes or else he's going to blow up. Like just don't talk to him. But I stood back and I was like, space. But then everyone was like, oh, it could have been this, it could have been that. I'm just like, shut the fuck up and let me
like that was my third prep in a row. I strained my pec like 6 weeks out. Third time in a row. I was just like, dude, because I hit my best bench ever, like in 2022, I think it was. And then the next 3 preps after, it was like, I knew like I would be able to PR like, 8 weeks in, 7 weeks in, 6 weeks. And then I was training pat. But I never really, I don't think I ever really learned how to actually truly bench with proper technique until after I was done powerlifting. You taught me some stuff, like after, you know what I mean? And I was like, dude, I wish Adam would, like, no bullshit. Like, I'm serious. Just like, I wish Adam would have told me this before.
I want everyone to know this real quick, that your best bench is 545.
Yeah.
yeah.
He benched 545 without really knowing how to bench it. But, all right, that's done. God damn. I appreciate you picking the shout out. I just remembered after you said that, yes, we did work with each other for a little bit. It just, the thing that I really enjoy about you is that, and me, is that you guys are very, I don't know the word for it because I don't read.
Like coachable or?
It's not just coachable, but accepting.
Oh, yeah.
Very, fuck.
No, I think
It's fair.
It's like no accepting.
Accepting, so yes. And it like, so it's not, there are some people, on my names, but there are some people I've definitely like off to and been like, hey, so just so you know, could be better if we did this. No, I can't do that.
coachable. The word is coachable.
Yeah, open-minded. There you go.
Oh, yeah.
And coachable. Yes. So that being said, though, for you, right now that you are in, like, you're going into the phase of like your off season and stuff like that, like, what's your like point of being like, okay, I'm done?
Why am I not stopping?
No. Like, where is there a point where you're like, oh, I'm done?
A grand goal is, I will do this till I'm old. A goal. I would like to be the 80-year-old lifting, and he brings me flowers, and I really keep shit on that. But I still have, I want to hit 1,000 pounds at 132. I still have like these random goals, and it's like, I bought me that was 981, and I probably still had like a little bit in squat, definitely not deadlift, but it's like that still wouldn't have got me 1,000. So I know I have more to do.
Yeah.
I'm not done yet. It's just like, we're going to keep building, add some muscle mass. I get a DEX set every year, and we're trending, and fat stays the same, muscle go up, and like, let's just keep doing that. But, yeah, no.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
When that does happen, and you're an 80-year-old, and you get your flowers from him, he'll turn around and come over to the nursing home that me and Keith are in. Just horrible dementia. You're gonna be like,
He just eats my flowers.
absolutely.
That's what you need, not her.
It's a bad.
Dementia does run in my family, so.
I mean, shit. Just right now, at the age I'm at, I'm already like fun-headed shit.
Oh, yeah.
I'm already like,
Don't get her started. No.
Oh, no. I'm not. So I'm clinically diagnosed ADHD, but I've had this my entire life. I have dyslexia as a kid. I've been raw dogging it my entire life and making my own systems to function in this world. And I've gotten where I am today as a business owner, as a lifter, as a student, because of my systems. Because I don't operate like a normal brain in the world. So that's what I rely on. And that's how I remember everything. So
If the systems, like, I agree, because I'm telling you right now, if I could, I'd bring you up to my fucking apartment. It's a funny mess.
I also go to school, so
I would bring you up to my apartment and show you a stack of planners that have one page filled out and I never touched it again. That, like,
well, that doesn't work for you then.
it doesn't.
You gotta use your phone or something
Well,
else.
what I do is, whenever I make a plan with somebody, I have them like I do it either face to face or in a phone call, because in my head, though I have the horrible disorganization of ADHD, I'm a way bigger people pleaser.
Oh, yeah.
So if I get that from a text message or from a talk, it's like, okay, and I fucking
Put it right in there.
fucking
Yeah.
dive in, and then it's in there.
Yep.
It's in there, because what's worse than being disorganized? Letting someone down and then she just disappointment. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you fucking did.
I know you told it to them.
My personality. Yes.
So, but with I want to bring this back to you though, because I don't think anyone really knows what you do for a living.
What do you do?
Yeah, so I mean, I recently just transitioned jobs. I was working for an AI startup. We started in San Diego. I was a 7th employee to join, and then the company grew to about 40, 45 people.
Chelsea was one of your.
Yeah, Chelsea. Yeah, I brought her on the team. She shout out Chelsea, man. She really found herself in her professional career at that company for sure, and knows what she was good at. Yeah, you know, I worked there for 2.5 years, and then I started seeing, you know, the downhill trends with a lot of the, you know, tech startups in early 2026. The AI boom happening with the frontier models kind of taking over the world. I think a lot of these AI startups that you're seeing are going to start to kind of die off. But there's a huge opportunity in services, because people, you know, when it comes to AI, when people talk about it or hear about it, it's a scary thing. Like when people ask me what I do for work, I just say I work in tech now. I don't even say AI, because a lot of times people be very judgmental or look at me in a different way. Like, oh, like you're the guy that's taking people's jobs and participating.
Here's the reason why.
Right.
Everything is
Right. Okay. But like the thing is yes, it's a very powerful tool, but what I do is I implement it for people to make them better at what they do already. So like, I'm not out in the world trying to go to the next CEO or CFO and tell them how they can, you know, cut their burn rate to please their investors at the end of the quarter by laying employees off, but instead implementing solutions that make employees more efficient. Like, hey, you know, a junior level employee and turn them into a senior level, you know? Like that's kind of a vision I have, and the new company that I'm working at gives me a lot of opportunity and leeway to do that. It's in healthcare, but I was kind of like the first AI tech kind of hire that they had. And in mental and behavioral health sector, part of healthcare is very technically underserved. So it almost feels like I'm traveling back in time. Like I was on the cutting edge of technology for 2.5 years. And then I'm going back to a place where, I mean, when you go to the doctor's office, it looks like people are like using Windows from 2004. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Healthcare technology is, you know, as far as like, you know, software specifically, not like robotics and stuff, but like software is heavily underserved. So there's lots of opportunity there. And with what I've learned in my past company, I'm just applying that knowledge to this new position and having a great time doing it.
I just feel like I can see Alec sitting in a boardroom and being like, there's so much things that you could do and provide with AI. And then that one dude in the cubicle, like 3 doors down, it's like, Caputo, make these boys gay. And make these... You're just like, that's not why we do this. Stop it. But and I will agree with that because I when I do my notes, I do my notes on a computer. I can still pull up solitaire into this.
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah. And Minesweeper, dude? Come on. Click. Ah, fuck.
We gotta get you an upgrade. You can still play Minesweeper, but we gotta get you.
Welcome to skilled nursing. Dude. But that's sick. Because I remember a time, mind you, though, this was an in-person conversation a long time ago, but
Yeah.
we talked about maybe possibly starting your own consulting business.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Yeah.
problem that
Yeah, dude. So
I mean, it's all
Like,
all of season
that
was
was-
this.
yeah, so I worked out a deal with this one company there, and it's basically an umbrella company that owns a ton of mental health facilities across the country. They own multiple digital marketing agencies. They own insurance companies, billing companies. It's like this big behavioral health umbrella corporation. And they started their own LLC, like services firm, specifically for me to run. So like, it's going to be a wedge in for me in my career to take what these people have already built. It's a massive business, and create a services company for them that serves them in technology and all of their companies and their mental health facilities and things like that. And then whatever it is that we build and improve, then we can turn around and white label and sell, right? So like, it's almost like I'm going into a company that they already have what the market problem is, but they already have a customer base to help you build products for the market problem.
Yeah.
And at your disposal. So it's like, I can go in and figure out what the problems are, build the solutions, and then I already have quote unquote customers. And then I take that product and I can turn around and sell it, because then other 1,000 facilities across the country need the same exact thing.
Yeah.
Versus my other company, it was build, and then sell, and then figure out whatever product market problem we're trying to solve later.
Gotcha.
That's why it failed.
And I feel like also too, because if I'm not mistaken, like in the call, this kind of is a little bit more of a this kind of has just a little bit more of a what's the word? It feels a lot better to be able to do something like this, because if I'm not mistaken, you used to work in mental health services.
Yeah, before I went back to school to finish my bachelor's, yes, I was a case manager for a drug and alcohol rehab facility. So it's like kind of full circle.
Yeah,
back to my roots. But like, what's cool is like everyone around that on me, they hear through the media all important things about AI, all the bad stuff that it's doing, and you know what it's going to lead to and what's going to happen, and it's all this speculation going on. But like, the thing is if I have the opportunity to work in an area where I'm not chasing after the next investor for the next fundraising round, and all I'm doing is doing it to help people, not replace them. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm trying to do.
Well, it's kind of the catch-22 of all this is it can either there's a lot of good that's coming from it, a lot of help that people are getting, you know, making things more efficient at work. Like I know a lot of people that work in tech, and like they're able to get a lot more done in a day using AI.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, also the scary part is if it's going unchecked, can lead down a path where we're just replacing shops.
100%. I mean,
servants to it. At least on, you know, we're
Have
Oh,
you
it can
seen the
happen.
video of the 12 endings of humanity?
it's all plus one exit.
Well, like, there's one of us being like slaves to them, or we're in a zoo. It's
Yeah.
So
But the reason why that is, like what you said, is because these frontier large language models like ChatGPT and Claude and Gemini, whatever it is that you use, it's all trained on human data. So it's trained on the good and the bad, but what humans have done. So ultimately, you're going to get a mix of both.
Depends on what all we feed it.
Exactly. Yeah.
So,
But
yeah, super interesting stuff, though. We'll see, because I mean, it's going to be changing rapidly over the next few years.
Yeah. I mean,
I think in the next 5 years, it's going to be completely drastic from what it is now.
dude, next
That they limit the
Yeah.
next update of Quad because the government shut them down or something.
Yeah, they released Fable 5, which is a subset of the model Mythos. It was kind of the first form of AGI.
Because it was trained by itself, or it was built
80%
from
of
itself.
80% of the model built itself, so they had to stop development.
it's called Fable. I played that game.
Not the game.
It's not the game.
Yeah.
No,
I know you're talking. You know, it's funny. I Google searched it one time, and it was like, "You talking about the game or Quad's AI model?"
The game was sick, but
Their model
That's-
names
yeah.
have no like continuity. Like it's like it was like sonnet, haiku, and then something like I was like, oh, we're going like themes of poetry, but then it switched to something else, opus, and then fable. I'm like, what are we doing here? Like map updates are locations, like Sierra, Tahoe. Yeah, okay, you know.
hey,
What else has it? And,
I did want to ask you also too, on a side note, playing Helldivers a lot lately.
oh, actors,
Dude,
I heard that's a good one.
Helldivers. We'll get into it later.
Yeah.
Off, yeah.
yeah, we can nerd out that
There,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
But now, circling back, because we know what you do. What are you trying to do?
So much because I have ADHD, so I have 3 jobs all at once, all the time. Okay, so I work at Stretch Lab, but I started working at Stretch Lab for facilitated stretching to help me help me be a better AT. So it was like, I know I can't go to school right now because I didn't have all my prereqs done. So what's the skills that I can build? So Stretch Lab, side job, I'm quitting soon because of school. I have my CSCS, so technically I'm strength and conditioning coach. I've been powerlifting coaching since 2021. I have my own online business. I do in-person training. I'm actually a contracted coach for another online coach that's strictly more like transformation. So these women are just trying to like get their lives together and eventually like grow up to be badass athletes, and then they graduate and they go. So I have like 40 something clients there. And then my business is pretty much all, this is really cool. They're like all powerlifting athletes. Like they all compete. They got their shit together. I'm just there like giving them the roadmap to get stronger and go to meets.
Yeah.
So that's like 20 something. So my plate's full. I'm trying to convert my one-on-ones to more online.
Yeah.
So I can still have that payment while I'm going to school and coach them. Yeah. Because
after school.
what?
What comes after?
I'm getting hold on. I also do in-person training at my apartment complex.
Sick.
So I'm like, I got like 5 jobs where we're narrowing it down just a little bit. And then school will be very busy. And then after school, after graduation is our wedding. Sitting. It is our wedding, but I want to do more per diem jobs. I don't see myself being a strict AT lockdown at some sort of college, but I want to do like X Games and like go to the snowboarding or skateboarding or surfing. I would love, I've already talked to the dean at my college. I would love to work at the Olympics when they come here to LA and help out them. Yeah, that's like grand goal there. But I'm still gonna powerlift coach. You know, I'll still do coaching and training and stuff. I'll still compete, and I'll do side gigs for AT. And then like maybe later, if I want to settle, I'll do like a college. Like we'll see what happens. But I know that this program's only gonna make me a better coach and athlete.
Yeah.
So yeah, like I'm really grateful that they put me at UCSD, which is a D1 college. And I was like, already? We're supposed to start at high school for our first rotation. But they're like, nope, you go here. I was like, okay, all right, here we go. And their orientation is like a whole week, like Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. And I'm like, what about work? Like, and we have class. Like, so I have to take work off for that whole week, at least with one-on-ones.
Yeah.
So it's just like, okay, here we go. So let's just send a chapter. So that's what I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, what I was going to ask is, okay, so like after college or after grad school, you're looking to try and, because I did the same thing. After I got done with the TA program, I like became per diem everywhere. And I would like go and I would do, I worked at I did time at an adult daycare. And then I went to this boarding house for people with Down syndrome that can't hang out in what is it in society very well. I can't remember what it's called. But and then I went from skilled nursing facilities all over the place, from like La Mesa to Encinitas to thing, and it's like it was dope because like I didn't stay in one spot.
Yeah.
The backside is that there was no medical insurance for it.
No.
But then,
That's what you score.
hey, that's true. It works, you know.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. I'm glad to hear that you guys are staying up with it. I will say though, again, I just want to see you again.
I think we all do.
It's just because I think it's just because it's like, again, when I first met you, I was actually
Oh yeah, I remember the day.
Aw.
because we were actually
You just finished competing in West Coast Classic.
that's right.
And I was
It's the long
I was in prep for that. What was that we called? The PPC prep.
Yeah. The PPC finals.
Yeah.
You know, I competed in that one too.
You did.
Yeah.
I must
on the
have
amateur
I
side.
didn't know you yet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We hadn't met yet, but I remember you because the announcer was like, "Oh yeah, this is only his like third or fourth competition, and he's already fucking
Yeah.
killing
Fuck
it."
this guy.
Like,
I've been lifting my whole life, so it wasn't like when I started competing, I already like, you know, it wasn't like I picked up a barbell. I started when I was like 13 or 14.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like, I still remember like walking up to you and being like, I think your bench is really good. And you're like, hey, thanks, man. You did great today. And I'm like, that's all.
Because you won best lifter.
They did.
Yeah.
I think that was actually those because
What total did you hit?
that was a 1,900 pound total.
19 what?
Just 19 straight.
Oh, okay.
Because I remember that actually. That was actually my worst meet.
Oh.
Because right before I went to compete, I think it was like 2 weeks before. Yes. 2 weeks prior to me going out to compete. I was deadlifting 782, and Keith, I gave Keith Correa like the keys to like how I wanted or for my jumps going into it. And in his defense, he thought I could handle it, and I was like, hey man, I'll let you take the reins. But he jumped me from like 705 straight to 782. And I got it maybe mid shin to just above, like just close to my knees before I felt a pop and then a shoot down my foot. And I basically like, I didn't tear anything, but I shifted my SI really hard and basically gave myself sciatica because of it.
God.
And then once I did that, that was loud.
Sorry.
But once I did that, I like tried to get under a bar. It was feeling kind of shitty, but I was like, I'm okay. I cut late for the meet, went into it, and was like fucking hammering fucking ibuprofen, and just trying to just dig into my glute because like I could squat if I was like not thinking about it, and then I would have to like try and roll it out again, go and bench, and when I would try and get up to bench, it would just like seize really hard. And so it was like, I was so fucked up after that. And so like getting best lifter was great. I was like, sick, thank you. But I immediately was like, there's no way I'm getting I shouldn't have been. So then they're like, best lifter goes to Abu Garcia. I was like, oh, fuck, cool. And then literally like right after that meet, my my SI injury or whatever got so much worse, I didn't get better until about like 8 months after.
Oh my
It
god.
took me 8 months to actually rehab. I rehabbed myself
Yeah.
because I was like learning as I was doing.
Yeah.
So I was like doing it, and then I would learn something different in my ortho class, and then go and try it, and it was starting to work. I was like, I walked over to my teacher, and my teacher's like, she talked with her hands. That's what she talked. Her name was April, and I'll go, I think I have a herniated disc, and she was like, not necessarily. I don't think so. And I was like, I felt a pop and a shooting down my foot. She's like, I think you gave yourself sciatica, but I don't think you had a bulging disc.
Yeah.
And then she did it. And she was the one who showed me the leg length discrepancy and showed me how to do all the stuff. And then that's when I learned. And I started doing everything on my own, and I rehabbed myself. And now I'm like, I fucking know how to do this.
Nice.
So far, though, I've noticed that that's a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people will be like, I'm having like nerve issues this way. And the first thing I'll do is I'll do a leg length discrepancy to see a thing. Just because when you're doing squat or deadlift, when you're doing a squat or a deadlift, sometimes you want to make it linear. You want to have it like in the frontal plane, right? And up and down. But we end up kind of shifting into a transverse.
Dude, I say that so much.
And so we start to rotate and or shift slightly, and then the heavier weight or the more we compensate. Our SI joint, it's not fixed, right? So when we're walking, it shifts ever so slightly in order for us to. That's where if you ever like get to hit those butts when they're like that,
Yeah.
it's time to go, and you're just like, nah.
Parents have more than 9 bucks.
Who doesn't?
So,
It's all right. I think it's out. You gotta call me out and forward.
But so when you shift into that and you start going into more of a transverse plane of movement when you're squatting or deadlifting, the SI will actually lock and then stick in that position. So you'll go, and you got to also to make sure someone doesn't have a
You're talking about rotation, or are you talking about shift?
both.
Okay.
So like you can have a shift and then a rotate, or a shift, and then that's it. But even then, when you shift, the SI will go,
Oh, that's
or
what
shift, or it'll rotate as you're rotating.
Can I have you take a look at my legs when we're done? Pulling me on the table, because my deadlift and squat, there's been.
I absolutely can. Yeah, next time, either
I'll just get.
no, if anything, next time we're in the gym,
Yeah.
I'm off tomorrow and Tuesday
Okay.
because I'm on vacation, guys.
Yes, don't work on vacation.
I'm on vacation, guys.
Enjoy it.
Should be.
But that was what happened with me, and like it happened on my right side, and when I got my leg length discrepancy done, my left was here, my right was over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was.
And this was after you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was so fucked up for me. The only thing keeping me together during the meet,
Anadrol,
ibuprofen,
ibuprofen,
TNE,
TNE.
and Halo.
I was
Hey.
Halo.
Those are the three.
Yeah.
Those three were just like
Halo's done. Halo's been proven the heels.
has it?
No.
No. Okay. With that being said, I wanted to ask this too, because we always kind of go into a little bit of a segment during the time that we are here. And now that we have not just you back, but also to you on the show, first time up, I wanted to ask you guys, do you guys have any pet peeves or hot takes that you guys have in your time of being a powerlifter, or in your time of just being in the gym?
I mean, I don't like it when judging's really shitty and people are getting lifts that they shouldn't get.
Yeah, speak of that. They-
No, I mean that he's one, but I mean,
But
there's others.
that was a big one.
I saw this morning. I was like, oh my!
That was terrible.
He walked off like just
He
like,
really didn't get it.
no.
Like a fed is like just.
Right, he's only
NPL, NPA.
It's
What
like
is it?
just starts.
It's NPL, and I just,
Yeah, it is the NBA.
They just wanted, they're like, okay, he needs to get it no matter what, no matter how bad it is, give it to him because we need him to say that we gave him the record.
yeah.
So if you get NPL.
Yeah, no, that shouldn't count.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Well, there's others.
And if he
but-
has any sort of, integrity.
He will take it.
Well, you
back.
could see it on his face too after he did.
Yeah,
he was like,
so upset.
I bet you if you talk to him right now, he probably would. He probably will tell you like that he's not that proud about it.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, even though
I mean,
they like,
don't get me wrong, he's damn close,
Yeah.
and that's really fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think he got the down command too early.
He did.
Oh, and not, yeah.
He
He would have kept going.
Yeah.
Like had he not got the down command, but yeah, you could see it on his face when he put the bar down. He's like,
Yeah.
That's not a face of somebody who got the lift.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, I will say USHPL has been very consistent judging, like 95% of the time. It's pretty chill. We actually had an incident recently where my 15-year-old lifter Karina, she's short. She's a badass. She went 8 for 9, all PRs. Her bench opener, she needs blocks. So I said, when the lifter before her was going, I said to the guy, hey, she needs blocks 5 centimeter, the red ones. And he was like, oh. I was like, I'm telling you now, like, go get the blocks. And so we have to wait a minute, but her clock didn't start, so whatever. They put the blocks down. She goes and sets her up. She's, focused, doing her thing, making sure everything's fine. She unwraps it. She never gets the start command because her heel is this much off and that's not fully flat. I can't see this. She can't feel it. So they say re-rack, and then they move the blocks. So she sets up again, goes to take out time. I'm like, are you fucking kidding? So she ran out of time. She ran her clock. So I'm like trying to stay calm because I don't want her to see my energy of being pissed off. So I tell her, I'm like, just come. And I was like, hey, we're just going to take it again. It's okay. Like, and she's like, what happened? Like, and I was like, well, there was an issue with the blocks. And immediately a jury came up and was like, we're going to take it. Let her take it again. That wasn't her fault. That was unfair. The spotters are doing it there, right? I'm like, thank you. And I said, And I said, I was like, I wasn't going to make a fit. I wasn't going to throw a fit, but thank you. So then she had to take it again at the end of the flight and go back into it. So, but fair judging. I like fair and consistent judging.
Yeah, that's cool.
No matter who you are or what federation it is.
In your time of doing like more like professional meets, did you ever feel like there was like any type of favoritism?
Yeah. I mean, if there was ever a record being broken or, I mean, having Instagram followers definitely helps. Feels ridiculous to even say that because I thought that was a bodybuilding thing. I thought that was more of a bodybuilding thing, but I mean,
people with like 1 million followers can go do their first show and they'll win, even if they don't look good or the best. Like,
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's my take. And also, I really don't like Paul Saladin. There's some stupid carnivore, not a carnivore anymore, and he profited a lot of money on his book, and now he's basically backtracking all the information that was said in his book. And I believe to make right, he should pay back all the people who ever bought his book. But no, he's not. He's just saying, hey, it's okay to eat fruits and some veggies and honey and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, oh, you mean carbs? Like, and there's people who just follow him like die hard. And then just whatever he said was good. And I'm like, fuck you, dude. You were ill while you were writing a book intending to profit off of it. That's fucked up.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah.
I think the only hot take that I've developed over the time that our last podcast was, and I think it's just because I think I've said it so many times, but I've been seeing a big uptick in coaches in not just San Diego, but just all over the place. And it's like, again, just a lot of people just like putting stuff out there and just being like, this is like this is one guy I actually ran in. I was doom scrolling, right? Who buried in my living room, just fucking doom scrolling away. And then this one guy, cause like I think the best, but also the worst tool that has ever been created is the, stitch and place your face on.
Oh, yes.
Because this dude took Jaffe's squat that he tore his quad on and was like, yeah, let's just go and squat. And when we know what we're doing, we know what we're doing. And then it shows him injuring himself. We're like, oh, well, I guess not. And in my head, I wanted to comment and be like, bro, this guy is the most decorated coach.
Yeah.
This dude has more experience. This dude has more salt in his balls when it comes to fucking powerlifting than you do on your fucking French fries. He just sat down for breakfast, dude. Dude's been eating since fucking noon.
Hell yeah.
Like, dude, there was no. But again, it's like people will take videos and then stitch themselves onto there and be like, "I'm a coach." That's not fucking good. Or the worst thing, which is what I'm honestly truly scared of, is putting something out there and be like, this is why it works. And then someone being like, stitch their face onto my video and be like, this is why you shouldn't listen to this fucking idiot, dude. This fucking dude doesn't have no blah, blah, blah. And it's like, the reason why I'm scared of it is because I know I'm a very emotional person. So it's very much like, I don't know where the line is in a sense that like, I could just be like, hey man, I understand what you're saying. Didn't you say it like that? Because my brain immediately goes, look at the surroundings of where he's at so I can kind of find it on a map and then go to wherever they're at. So I could just talk. It's just talk in a very intense
Brass knuckles. We're gonna talk.
Just talk for a second. But
There's a solution to that. Just stitch your own reels. That's what I did to mine. Stitch your own. So there's a video of me like in the car and I was like, oh, like gonna go do leg day with an Adderall and a nice coffee. And then I stitched it and I was like, don't listen to this bitch. Like, you need to make sure you're eating some carbs beforehand. And
I saw that one. Yeah.
In the comments, people are like, I eat fast, I train fasted all the time, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, that's cool, dude. Just try drinking some juice boxes. Like, you'll have a better workout. Like, energy. Caffeine, not energy. Caffeine is a adenosine receptor blocker. Carb, energy for cell, left more. Like, very caveman, very simple. But yeah, you can stitch your own wheels.
Pomegranate juice is what I do.
That's your go-to?
It's my go-to because it's a powerful antioxidant.
Say like the last thing too.
Huh?
You said that the last.
Every time.
You know who told me about it? Yeah. The father joke. Kai Turvey. Didn't tell me specifically, but he told Instagram.
You thought he was speaking to you through his
He's always talking to.
Always
Yeah.
you. Only you.
Dude, it's
I think the fucking opposite.
dude. I was showing them. I think I did. I don't know if I ever showed you. I took a picture with Kyle after the retrouble. I was like looking through it because obviously after you're done with your meet, you kind of just like look through. And I started looking at it. I was like looking at the picture. I was like, what the fuck? I zoomed in. Justin Zottler. Photo bomb.
Oh yeah.
Picture with Kyle. And it's just him in the background like. I call it the English bulldog face of just like, dude, I have yet to like send it to him and be like, what is this?
I think that's his resting face.
I think so.
Oh no.
God. But yeah, both of them. Fucking outrageously strong.
Yeah. Shit.
Yeah.
But
You have to say your hot take.
what's your update?
What I was gonna say, but Dan agrees with your stuff because I saw that and you were like, she's terrible.
Yeah.
She's terrible for powerlifting.
Is that
It's a bad luck for powerlifting.
a lot of people that I'm friends with, to Sam, decent, Delco.
Oh, yeah.
All of them, they're just like fucking, they're just like, what the fuck is this? Why? How did this? I'm just like,
But what's a terrible? It's like, that was a big record.
it's huge.
That's huge. And now it's like technically broken. Like,
I mean, there's other guys just gonna hit it for a second attempt at least. That's
Colton?
yeah.
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I know, but it's one of those things. It's like,
Yeah. He'll be there for maybe a couple months.
Yeah.
but it's like the first time that it got broken, quote unquote. And it's like,
Yeah.
it should be done right.
It should. And it should be not conventional.
And that,
It's a shit, me.
You are full 800. You have to pull through. We were talking about this earlier, so you shut up.
I was just talking to Keith today. Keith and Chris were at STS.
I saw. Thanks for letting me know.
Blame them. I didn't.
I know. I'm gonna. I was. And I'm not supposed to be training this week anyways.
But yeah, he was just like, he was like, pull shin on. And I was like, I don't have the ability for that.
My hippies no work.
My hips don't do that.
Meatball don't bend.
I do. He watched my deadlift today, and he was like, try this small little cube. Fucking made my deadlift feel so much better.
Oh, nice.
2 seconds in, I was like,
What did you tell you?
just like I've always been doing is I kind of use because I have short arms, I utilize my wedge and slack pull as kind of like an initiation to my deadlift.
Yeah.
Right. And he was telling me, he was like, because instead of doing it in an up and down, it's now turning into a sit in, and so it becomes a different type of force.
I just like that. Yeah, looks like that.
Yeah. So he was like, instead, pull the tension, and when you set your wedge, set it in a sense of like trying to hold the position and then push through the floor.
Yeah.
And so I did that, and when I did that, fuck, dude.
Yeah, it's just holding the line.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a definite change in stuff, and we kissed after.
That's good.
And that's par for Pete.
Yeah.
Do you get his ass?
A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit. He wouldn't let me. I had to force him. That part was not consensual.
Yeah, I'm admitting that on camera.
It was not consensual. You got anything else?
I do.
Sorry.
I got something for you.
For me.
For you.
Oh. What's that?
Yo.
What the fuck out of here,
So
man?
this is the first iteration of Meathead Manual shirt.
Yeah.
Dude, look. Oh my God.
Look at that shit. Look at that. That's awesome. It's you guys.
Yeah.
It's you guys. Your eyes are so wide. I love it.
This is like a little saying came up with.
Evidence-based meat headery. Helping lefters make better bad decisions is 2025. I love it so much. It is so hard.
I want to stay in a nice company.
Yeah, I was sharing it 2x or 3x.
Oh, 2x. Dude,
Yes. Now you guys can wear it every podcast.
That's awesome.
that is sick. I'm wearing this all the time. Now I got to make big holy strength shirts too, dude.
I know. I made one iteration of Muscle Mads, and I made a little t-shirt at the event. But it was really cool because it was 3D, so I had 3D glasses to everybody, and I like popped out.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something else.
Should make shirts.
I should.
You can make a shirt too.
What's what?
Something big dick lie.
I don't know.
Daddy low eye.
Oh yeah.
I'm not a powerlifter, so. All right.
Yes, you are.
You know what I say? I'm the most USAPL guy.
I am, but like, I don't stop with it. True. This is so I don't get fined.
That's true. In the crowd that you ran with.
Glad you got that.
That was our slogan for my knee. Just not to say it's not-
So I'm here so I don't get fined. Mark Collins.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
He was gonna troll your podcast the whole time, just saying.
Just please.
No.
Should have told her anytime. But that fucking threw me off, but this is awesome. This is so fucking sick. I've never had a t-shirt made of something that we
You're
are part of.
Yeah, that's cool.
Something sick. What I didn't get.
Oh,
If you think, across the
now.
virtually.
Anything else?
Yeah.
No, that's first iteration. Anybody out there listening, if you like the design, everything, let me know so that I can work on maybe getting a bunch made and we'd start selling them.
So sick, dude. That is fucking cool. With that being said, thank you everybody for listening. Go ahead and plug your guys' stuff where people can say hi and stuff like that.
I'm
So
on
much you.
Instagram. Instagram at Muscle Mads with a Z at the end, and that is my website. I don't really do YouTube or anything. It's just Instagram or musclemads at Gmail. Spam me, please don't. Yep, all on Muscle Mads with a Z. Thanks.
Awesome. With that being said, thank you all for listening. Please like, subscribe, share, kiss, all that other shit. Thank you guys so much for coming in.
Oh, you're
Love.
welcome. Peace out.
Well, at least coming in. It's fun.
Bye, guys.